What's up, everybody? Shauna D Man here, and welcome back. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are having yourselves a great week, whether you're watching this new video on the Nerd Talk channel or watching it on Rumble. As you saw by the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about some cosplays. And not only just that, we are going to be ranking a kind of doing, well, not ranking, we're going to be doing like a top 10 of my favorite cosplays done by my good friend Amaliaacat. Now, in hindsight, I should have maybe had her send me. Well, I mean, I guess technically it still works the same way, but I picked out 10 different photos from her Instagram page to put into a top 10 list. Now, I probably should have had her like just have her send me 10 random ones to make it even more fun, but it works either way. So the way we're gonna go about this is on screen. As we count down, you're going to see the cosplay itself on screen, but you're also going to see the photographer who did the shoot themselves on screen as well. That way they are getting credit for the talented work that they are doing with this particular cosplayer. Without further ado, let us jump into it. So Amaliaacat is a good friend of mine, like I mentioned, who has been on the channel multiple times. I want to say she was an earlier addition to the Nerd Talk podcast episode. Maybe like I think she was like within the first 10 episodes of that series. She was on, and then she recently came on a couple of months ago, back in September, for the Nerd Talk podcast. We did a cosplay night on the channel with herself and a few other good friends of mine who were cosplayers. They came on and we just talked about cosplays in general and things like that. So I was able to reach out to her. Well, it wasn't hard. We talked a good bit, but I was able to reach out to her, ask for permission to, post her stuff on screen for the video. Completely fine with it. So we are gonna have a little bit of fun. There is one I have on the list that won't have a photographer attached to it. But the rest will. So we have 10 photos to go through. So we're going to just jump right into it. So photo number 1. This is her this is her style and take on Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman. Now obviously if you saw the Batman 2022, Zoe Kravitz, I thought was a pretty good Catwoman, good Selena Kyle in that movie. One of the things I wish I would have done and thought of was like get multiple pictures just to showcase throughout me talking about them. But this wasn't the photo that caught my attention when I was just going through and inviting people onto the Nerd Talk channel. But this was one that I was kind of like, oh yeah, let me definitely reach out and ask. And I think, let me see if I still. All right, give me a second. I gotta go through my drawer here. Oh yeah, hold on. I got a lot of junk in it. Yeah, I do. I think this is. Yeah. Okay. So she actually sent me a couple of prints a while back. So I'm gonna show these off real quick. I think these are good. So this is, you know what, I'll save that one for when we talk about that particular cosplay. But this one here, hopefully you guys can see it relatively good. Sorry, the screen is probably. So this was one of the cosplays. Sorry, the screen's probably not helping. I do apologize, but that was one of them that she sent me a while back. I just wanted to show that off real quick. I thought that was a pretty. I know it was pretty hard to see it, so I do apologize if you guys didn't get a good look at it. But yeah, so one of my favorite cosplays that she's done so far. So she does really amazing Catwoman and Black Cats and a few others as we'll get into. So that's number 10. Number 9, I think I would definitely say Number 9 is going to be her Black Cat look. Now this is done by Henshin Visuals. This is not the first time, or this is not the last time we'll see this particular photographer in this video. Uh, I think some of the other ones I have on that I picked out, he's been, this individual's been involved as well. So I love the Black Cat has also been one of my favorite looks and favorite characters within Spider-Man lore. Just, outstanding character. Um, she has a good bit. Now there's another one on here that we'll get to in a second. And I think she has one. I think she did a shoot where she had the suit from the Insomniacs Marvel Spider-Man game for Black Cat. Um, but really like it. She is just really talented work, and the photographer does excellent work, as you will see throughout the video. So this is Black Cat by Henshin Visual. So this is number 9. Coming in at number 8 is her Arkham style or Arkham City style of Catwoman. I can't remember if this is one of her more earlier versions of the suit, but this is done by Richie Photographer. Again, Catwoman, very very fan favorite, very favorite of mine. Arkham City version, love it. I mean, she's in Arkham Knight too, but obviously it's mainly just because of Riddler and that kind of stuff. But I like the look, the goggles, everything about it, and I think she may have improved upon this design over the years. Um, so but she'll probably like correct me in the comment section or something like this, whether or not this is one of her earlier versions or not. But I still love it. I still love it regardless. So that's gonna be a number 8. So coming in at number 7 is is um this other version of Catwoman. This is done by 2 photographers, Hollywood Fable and also Henshin Visuals. Both these individuals took part in this photography on this look. This is a classic look of Catwoman. Now, if you've seen it more recently, you probably saw it in Amazon Prime's Batman: The Caped Crusader when that series premiered there last year, last June. I think it was June or July. Is one of those two. Maybe it was June. There's an episode featuring Catwoman, basically in this design. Now she has 2 different versions. She has the classic look, and then she has the Joelle Jones, if I said that name correctly, look. I just went with this one. Um, I could probably have gone with both and let you guys decide on which one you like, but I just went with this one instead. But yeah, this is another one of my favorites. Like, she looks really great with purple. The green cape also looks fantastic, and she puts a lot of work into her cosplays as well. So let's see, make sure I got that one, that one. Okay. So this should be. So let's see. So coming in at number 6, I will say is her um Zatanna look. Let me make sure I got that right. And so yeah. So this should be okay. This should be number 6. So this is her Zatanna look. Zatanna, another classic DC character. Um, I love the look. She's not the only one I've seen do Zatanna looks. I have a few other friends who are very close friends of mine who also did it. But I love cat stuff. I will always love cat stuff. It's top tier in my opinion. This is done by BFG Captures. Um, Sorry, I'm doing something over here. BFG Captures, talented group of individuals, and you know, uh, Zatanna has, like, the only I have not been all that invested in Zatanna. like the first time I saw the character was in Batman the Animated Series, and then didn't really see much of her in, until like years later when we got Young Justice, or the new versions of the Justice League, like Justice League Apocalypse, where she has the love relationship with Constantine. Uh, but this is just one of my favorites. As I mean, they're all my favorites. I know I keep saying that, but I just love them all. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite cosplays that she has done. She has also different looks and photos of it on her Instagram as well, which you guys can check out down in the description below. So okay, coming in at number 5 is another photo done by Henson Visuals. This is a her Daredevil style, and looks great. Outstanding work. Um, love the red. The red looks great. The lighting looks great. Um, Daredevil has a lot of hair going on, but it's all good. Um, yeah, like she puts in a lot of work into her cosplays. Photography is just outstanding. Daredevil. First time I saw Daredevil was in Spider-Man the Animated Series. Then the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie, and obviously the Netflix / Disney Plus Daredevil series. So yeah, this is number 5 for me. Looks great, love it, just an outstanding work. So coming in at number 4 is another Catwoman cosplay. This is done by Nova Photography Studio. This one's more of just like a kind of like a fun little photo shoot. Um, she's out in the rain, and it looks outstanding. Like there's multiple shots of different angles of her doing this photo shoot. I just love how it looks. It's like one of those kind of photos that you're like, you know what, I want this as a poster. This is really outstanding work by this photographer, and a lot of credit goes to them for putting in the work and the effort into just making such stunning pieces of art. If we want to call it art, it just looks really great. So all credit to that individual, and then all credit to Amaliaacat for the work. And I bet she was freezing cold. Maybe not freezing cold, but I bet she was cold after doing that set. All right, so coming in at a number 3 is, so one of the things she also does. She not only does she does cosplay, but sometimes she does modeling as well. And she also sometimes do those bound photo shoots. You know, the kind where like you're kind of wrapped in rope and suspended, and just things like that. I can't think of the proper term for it. But one of the things she does, or she did, was she did a Black Cat version with the photographer Bound to Be Sexy. And it's a caressing rope. I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's a Abawana. I probably butchered that, but I just very sexy look, very outstanding shot by the photographer here. Love the rope and the bound. This is something like I think she talked about during the nerd talk, during the cosplay night for the channel, where like, you know, you got to be sure that you have somebody that you trust to do something like this. And yeah, I mean, it's really wonderful and outstanding work by both her and the photographer. So this is definitely a number 3 for me. So that's number 3. Coming in at number 2, we have her Nico Robin. Now, Kat is a big lover of Nico Robin. Um, and this one doesn't have a photographer, so she may have done it herself. But I believe the cosplay came from Mike Costumes, um, which I believe is like a website where you can go and just purchase cosplays and stuff like that. I could be wrong about that. I'm not too familiar with this particular thing, but she looks outstanding with Nico Robin. Love the look. Um, Nico Robin is becoming like a little favorite of mine, because she's not the only one who does it that I've had on. There's been other content creators or cosplayers in general that I've had on who's done Nico Robin cosplays. Obviously Cat's my favorite, so but that's number two. And lastly, coming in at number one is another cosplay or photo by Henson Visuals, and that is the classic Batman the Animated Series Catwoman look. Like there's nobody that can top it. It is just a classic look. And again, first time. Now I didn't know at the time when I was growing up, but Batman the Animated Series was supposed to be or follow in the footsteps of like Batman Returns and stuff like that. Um, but obviously this was the first time I saw Catwoman, and love it. This is one of, to me, this is more for her, like this is more of Amaliaacat's more iconic look, because she has a ton of cosplays with her in this particular look and everything. So yeah, she does great work. She does great work, and so does Henshin Visuals. I mean, popped up like what, 3 or 4 times in this video alone. Um, just outstanding work to both her and the photographers and everything that they went through to put all these shoots together. It's just outstanding work overall. And so I do look forward to seeing more fun cosplays from her and these individuals. And obviously you guys can go and check them out. You see them on screen. I'll have her socials down in the description below for you guys to go and check out. So I highly suggest you go and do that. Show some love and support, because the years of me talking with cosplayers, it's been so interesting the amount of work that they put in and come with their cosplays and things like that. Very, very much for. We may do more of this, and hopefully this is the first time me doing something like this. So it's not as perfect as what I would like it to be, but maybe in the future, maybe more cosplayers are fine with me doing something like this with their photos and stuff like this, I might do more. And so, and then definitely just improve from there. So this was not a perfect video by the stretch of the imagination. There's a lot of stuff I could probably work on, make it a little bit better, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and definitely will go and follow Amaliaacat for more fun content. Like I'm telling you, she's got a modeling page and she has a cosplaying page, so definitely go show some love and support. But that is it, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel, be sure you hit that like and subscribe button. For watching on Rumble, hit that follow button for more content. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good one.